Alright, so, running to the altar like a track star, right? Yeah, it's me and Joe, Cup of Joe to the end. Clearly, the only real, like, bitter, like, substance, since the rest of the fucking crazy mannequins just seem like all too happy to be going down an asphyxiation, like, path. Fucking idiots. I'm like watching the Gap generation, like, are they ever gonna fix anything, or are Joe and I just gonna have to suffocate in New York alone? Okay. Especially since you waited until like year 41? Right, anyway. So, interestingly enough, the batik, meaning Tia Frio, at the moment, this is a Spracha per se. Actually, he's hanging out with Johannes, my Vermeer, and that's an N, a capitulate N and M for my Reich. Anyway, so he, Johannes is like, mommy, he's like, look at this German. He's like, you're gonna like this, mommy. It's a German knife, apparently, that Anthony has. And I'm like, I am. And he says, mommy, read it to me. What does it say? So he unsheathes the knife, and it has and before he says, the batik, the 1975 thing, says to me, Circus Freak, says to me, he's like, oh, look, he's like, you'll love this. It's the symbol. And I'm like, what, are you talking about the swastika? I was like, no, see, that one has all 4 cylinders fired. I said, currently, we're lucky if we have 2 cylinders working. And I was like, and so then he hands the knife over to Johannes Vermeer and says to me, mommy, read it. He unsheathes it. I look at it and it says, Blut und Erth. E-R-T-H, I believe. And that's the blood of the earth. But for me, n'est-ce pas? Because I know en français not muy important. It is, I have not spoken, right, I stayed away from French, so there would be a distance parlay between myself and the Duke that was kind enough to put up a, something to teach me French Canadian, while the Queen of Nice, N-I-E-C-E, I believe, or relative of, I do not know, spoke to me in 1980 during Phone Dash, because in German, my Spracha is Die Flut. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, that too, but Zin Blut. The sentence broke. I had a sentence sustained, wing nut and thread rod, being Niquiones. I don't know, I mean, El Diablos, but that Matador, n'est-ce pas? I mean, again, it's, normally I'm like, je ne sais pas. Although it is bon anniversaire for Joseph. Joseph. No, yeah, he's not a thief. I got to be careful with my en français and the Haitians, because they sometimes, well, no, that's more, you speak bombastic, and, which again, I don't want to get in an argument. I appreciate your bombastic, but then they were like, wait, no, you can't say that now. It's like a bombastard. Yeah, well, that's how I've been treated. I don't know. I like you all, and the dialects, I just try to understand and then speak. I don't have any judgment. I mean, again, goddess, different than the normal mannequins you've encountered for I don't know how long. Well, I've been universally dispatched, and then there was dispute, and then there was a dispatch, and then I arrived. And currently they are Die Zin Blut. They are off the sentence. I don't know what happened to parole or patrol or like anything important in I will speak French if it is muy importante, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of, right, I said I'm keeping the French to a minimum so I don't upset the criminal network that I dispute 17 nations of anger of the human mannequins in Espanol for a broad span-ish kind of a project. That's where Spanish comes from. But normally I parle Italiano, and that is mixed with the Latin. But again, then I have a problem in like South America. Actually, they were pretty good with the Germano and Tedesco. It is the Central American that got on board with some crazy Polynesian somewhere else and caused the Zin Blut. Non piace e niet spasiba. D'accord.